smoke, catching contact here. So if money ain't involved in it, I'm not.
Know the vibes. Make sure you go like and subscribe to the channel if you like what's going on. If you like all the hip hop and the sports news, and you like everything that Shea Baby's bringing to the table, make sure you like and subscribe. You already know the vibes.
Yeah, so made me some quick breakfast. You know, I just showed y'all the Italian sausage, paws, toast, eggs, and grits. You know, my favorite. I always make grits. But yeah, so real talk. Jay-Z, right? I don't know. I ain't shit banging. I ain't gonna lie. If you ask me, I don't wish him being the dad at all. I just know that, you know, if he's the father, right, where does that lead Jay-Z from there? It's not going to ruin his legacy. You know, it's not going to make him broke, make him financially, you know, have no more money because he's the dad. And just mentally, I just know if he's, you know, he has kids now. So he knows what it is to be a parent. And he knows what it is to actually, you know, have kids that you love. Now, this guy, one night stand, he's a father. Okay. As a man, how does it feel knowing that you have a 30-year-old out there that you had nothing to do with that looks just like you? That's why I said I hope that he's not the father. Because that's a lot for a man to live with. You know, a lot of you guys on the internet, you guys are nasty work. Y'all want to see black men fail. I don't. You know, a lot of kids grow up without their dad. You know, imagine growing up without your dad. He's in jail or he's been killed. But to know that your dad is a billionaire. Not only a billionaire, one of the biggest rap stars ever. Ever. And you can't claim that? You can't claim that? That, yes, that's my dad. My dad is Jay-Z. That's foul, man. I really hope he's not the father. Because for both of them, this is ridiculous. Okay? How you think, once this guy claims this, right? Once this guy claims this, and once this guy, they say he's the dad, fam, you definitely going for the money. Because at this point, you know, when you were 5, 6, 7, why your mother ain't go for the money then? You can tell what a nigga look like at 5, 6, 7 years old. Yeah, this nigga look just like Jay-Z. Where was she then? Now, here's the question. A lot of people want to know, was she doing this back in the days? Because she might have been. It's just no internet, so we don't really know. You know what I'm saying? We don't really know. I think if she really felt this is something that's been going on. It might have hit it back in the days. Because it was real easy to hide shit back in the days because it wasn't niggas like us on YouTube, the bloggers, none of that. It was 1 or 2 sources that everybody got the news from in the world. You know what I mean? So, you know, like BET, MTV News, you know, Wendy Williams. Like, if it ain't hit those type of media places, it's just niggas talking in the streets. You know what I mean? So, I don't know if she was doing this back in the day. She might have. She might have. That's a fact. I don't like the spores, but I don't like the skin on the sausage. I take that shit off. It's too much for me. For real, for real. Pause once again. But yeah. But I do love Italian. You know what? These shits right here, banging. Get the spicy ones. OD. Make some grits and some eggs and some toast. Killing them. That's a fact. But back to Jay-Z. Now, if I'm Jovito kind of sued him back. Let's start from there. Jovito countersued him back. But see, Jovito, his whole thing is the countersuits hopefully make him stop. You know, this nigga might seem confident. His mother, now, he can only go by what the mother's saying. Okay? At this point, if you're saying Jay-Z's the dad, then your whole life growing up, you better not have ever called another man daddy. Because if you did, your mother's nasty work. I'm going to tell you that now. She is. Because how you gonna have this nigga for 25 years thinking he the kid who paid the child support for you, but now, up until like 7 years later, now your real dad is Jay-Z. Come on now. This is nasty work. That's a question for the media. Has anybody out there been called this dude? The mother said that you was the dad to this kid. Come out now. Take her ass to court. Get that money back. Once you win this with whole, then you can get your bread back. But there better not have been somebody saying they're the father for this guy. But I believe it is. I think she from VA or something like that. Nasty work, man. You know, Hov was getting money out of town, but, you know, she's saying Hov skeeted in her and just didn't call her back, and then she had the baby. I don't believe this, man. Jay-Z don't seem that. Okay. This is the thing. If this was NBA Youngboy, if this was like these rappers that got 5, 6, 7, 8 kids, 5 different baby mothers, then yeah, I can believe it. Where's the other kids with Hov? What? You the only thought that he skeeted in? If that's his game? A skeeter's a skeeter. It don't stop with you, ma. A skeeter keeps skeeting in everything he can. And that's a fact. That's what I'm trying to say. If Jovito was a skeeter, he would have continued this, man. He got enough money to have 4, 5, 6 baby mothers. Let's keep it real. You know what I mean? The only chick I've heard of with Jay-Z in the game is Beyonce and their Leah thing. That was it. Never heard Jovito fucking with any other bitch out there. Oh, Tia Marie and all that they try to say. Stuff like that. Yeah. But those were thotties. You know, he had a million thotties. But Jay-Z never wiped nothing. Never heard about him with no chicks in the game like that. That's why I'm saying that. This is why I'm saying this, man. I don't think Jovito did that out there. That's a fact. Pause. Remember I told you I don't like the skin. That shit is too much on the Italian sausage. Pause. That's a fact. But yeah, man. Jump in the comments. Let me know. Is Jay-Z the father or not? I'm sorry, y'all. This is I wanted to talk to y'all while I'm eating a little fake little mukbang. Grits, eggs, sausage, Italian sausage balls, off the hook, toasted bread. You already know the vibes. Get in them comments too. Let me know. Is Jovito a father? Yes or no? Get in them comments. Later.